Hey guys, I am so grateful that you decided to click on today's video. So for today's video, it is going to be the first video in a series that I will be doing here on my channel, which will be making over my entire apartment piece by piece, room by room, just so I can fall in love with my home again. And the very first room I decided to do was my children's room. So I have two girls and they share a bedroom, and I really wanted to just give them the room of their dreams that was colorful and bold but functional, because it's not a huge room and I knew I had to maximize the space on a budget. So of course I started off my trip in Home Depot for paint colors, and then I headed to IKEA so I can really get their little activity station going. So now the first IKEA I went to did not have everything I needed, so I had to head over to the second location to grab their bed frame and their dresser. So that's what you see me doing here. And then on another day, I actually headed over to Home Depot to grab some trim for the wall because there's a little accent feature I wanted to do on one of their walls for their activity station. So that's what you see me grabbing here. Okay guys, so this is the current state of the room. So I completely cleared it out. I have the walls prepped with some drywall compound where I covered any holes, any dents, any cracks in the wall, and I removed all of the outlet covers so that I can prep for painting. And this is a shot of the activity wall. Here is a shot of the closet, and I will have that completely cleared out, and the doors will be removed from the closet. As you can see, it's not a big closet, and it's definitely not a huge room either, but we can still make it functional, right? So I am just gonna go ahead and start sanding the walls down and really preparing the room for this makeover. And here we go. I'm just cleaning the closet out completely because it's just great to start any makeover with a clean space. And that's what the room looks like. And here we go. I have already sanded the walls down, so I'm just sweeping off any excess debris off the walls so that there is nothing that will get caught in the paint. And then I'm just vacuuming up all of the dust from sanding from the drywall compound. And now I am prepping the wall because I wanted to do a little board and batten kind of wall. And also I am painting the room in half, if that makes sense. So the lower half will be pink and then the top half is going to be white. So I had to just measure out along the wall halfway and then go ahead and take my painter's tape and kind of just mark the room off so I can get a nice clean finish. And this is what it looks like all taped out. Now it's time to start rolling. So I did not include the footage of me painting the upper half of the wall because honestly that's boring and no one really wants to see me roll the entire half of a wall for like over an hour. But enjoy this footage of me removing the tape off the wall and you guys seeing clean, crisp lines. Well, as clean as it was gonna get. Okay, so I am doing trim detailing on two walls. In this clip here, I am doing this for the window wall. So I wanted to do some wainscoting on the window wall. Just so it doesn't lay flat, I wanted to add a bit of character, texture to that wall, and I thought it would be great to add this to this wall here. And I'm just measuring out for my cuts, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start painting. Initially, I wanted to add wainscoting to the entire half of the wall. However, because of the detailing that I will be doing by the activity wall, it would have kind of intervened with that and it wouldn't have flowed nicely. So I decided to just do it for the window wall here. And you guys are going to see shortly how it all turns out. Okay guys, so this was a big job. So I had to call in the big guns, name a better crew. I'll wait. Okay, so after they got all that hard work done, because you know these kids, they work so hard, right? Yeah. So after they did all the quote-unquote hard work, I had to take over, and Mama just had to finish the lower half of the room. Okay guys, so initially my plan for the closet was, after I removed the closet doors, I wanted to do a nice, bold, colorful wallpaper. However, there were so many stores closed and there was such a low stock in the stores that I wasn't able to find anything I wanted because of the pandemic, and I didn't want to just settle for any wallpaper. There was this one wallpaper I seen online and it was so precious. It was cute. It had colors and I was in love, but it was so darn expensive, guys. So I'm like, art was my first love. I can hand draw something in this closet that almost replicates it, but is not like a complete copycat version of it, you know. Yeah, so I was inspired by that wallpaper, and I just went ahead and I just freestyled in this closet, and I hand drew all these random blotches in there. And the colors that you guys see me pick out in the beginning of the video are the colors I end up using in here, and you will see me use it later on in the video. So this job was so tedious, guys, because I used small brushes to paint these blotches on the closet wall, and I did this for every blotch, and I had to do this for every color. So this is what I also used it on the boards for this little activity station that I'll be doing for the room. And it was just so colorful, so bold, and I am so happy that I went ahead and used all these colors. And this is what I picked up in my IKEA trip. It is a pegboard situation. It's from IKEA. It's really inexpensive. It's about $20 for the size I got. So I'm just gonna measure out these boards to kind of frame the station that I'm going to do for their activity setup. So I wanted it to frame the board, and I wanted it to kind of frame out where the table and chairs will go as well. So for the spacing between each board, I just used a cutoff piece of the trim. And then for the spacing between each color, I measured about 4.5 inches in between. And then right here, I ran into the outlet based off my spacing, and I just cut above the outlet and then cut below it. And then here is the finished result of the rainbow wall and the closet, guys. I love it. It's so bold and colorful. And then here, I'm just going to put up this board based on the instructions that came in the IKEA packaging. So I love this board because you can pick out the accessories based on how you want it to function for your space. And I knew exactly that they needed something for pentacrons, markers, and crayons, and something to hang their art on. So that's what I added to the board. Okay, so I had already built the frame for their dresser off camera, of course. And before I purchased this dresser, I went ahead and measured out the closet and checked the measurements on the IKEA website. And especially when you're working in a small space, it is so vital that you measure your space so you're not buying furniture that is too big or bulky for the space you're working with. Okay, and here the bed frame is set up, and here's my little cheesy transition that I really wanted to do so badly. It's probably a few seconds off, but whatever. Believe it or not, originally I wanted to do 2 single beds in their room. However, I knew that in terms of it functioning the way I needed it to function for them, it wouldn't be very wise to put 2 single beds in the space because it would really just swallow up the room. And here I'm just spray painting some wall lights that I got from Walmart for $20, guys, and the hardware for their storage bin. And I found this really cute rainbow shelf from HomeSense. It was like $14, I think, or $16.99. It was under $20, and I just thought it was super cute. I never knew what I was gonna put on it, but maybe they could put nail polishes on it. I don't know, but I just thought it was really cute, and I had to have it in their room. And now I'm just going to be doing all of the little finishing touches because the room is pretty much coming to an end here. I'm wrapping it up and I'm going to get them ready to just enjoy this beautiful room that I put together for them. And this is actually a photo ledge from IKEA, so it's not a bookshelf, but I mean, using something for a different purpose is always great as well. So try your best to find a different purpose for something than it is intended for. And my kids love na surprise, so I just went ahead and surprised them with 2 of these. Okay guys, don't mind the dust in the drawer. That's actually from me drilling the holes for the handles, and I do actually vacuum it out later, but my kids love na surprise and they've been bothering me for it, so I wanted to surprise them with it. And here I am, just adding the final touches and decorating the room and laying out their rug that I actually layer. And this rug was also found at HomeSense. A lot of my accessories that I found for this room were from HomeSense. And here's a reminder of what the room looked like before. And here is the after, guys. And I inserted a photo of what the room looks like during the night with their twinkle lights. If you guys have made it this far into the video, I just want to really thank you guys for taking the time out to watch it. And don't forget to wait for the reveal, guys, because I actually kicked my kids out of their room for about 2 months while I was waiting for things to come back in stock and for IKEA to replenish their stock because of the pandemic. So please wait for the reveal, and if you really enjoyed this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and if you're not subscribed already, do not forget to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any future uploads. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. Two, three, come in. You can look.
Wow! Wait! We like it, Mom! You're the best mommy in the whole wide world. Thank you!
Open the toy storage.
Nana, surprise! Thanks, Mom!
You're welcome.
You're the best mommy in the whole wide world. I always wanted one! Me too!
And that concludes the makeover, guys. I love you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, guys. Bye.